Hey everyone, welcome back to the original American Boys. You know we love diving into mysteries here, and today we're going where few dare to tread. The final frontier. Just kidding, it's space, we're talking about space. But seriously, get this. A lot of what you think you know about space is totally bogus, man. We're talking straight up lies, myths, and misconceptions that have been passed down for generations. It's time to set the record straight. Today, we're diving into some of the biggest lies you were told about space. Get ready to have your mind blown. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the astronaut on the moon. We've all heard it, right? The moon landing was faked. A hoax for the history books, filmed on a Hollywood soundstage somewhere. I mean, come on, the lighting, the shadows, it all looks so staged, right? Hold your horses, conspiracy theorists. We're about to break this down. First off, multiple countries, including Russia, tracked the mission. You think they wouldn't have called us out if it was fake? Plus, we brought back moon rocks, baby. Scientists have studied them, and they're definitely not from Earth. And what about those shadows, you ask? Perspective, my friends. The uneven lunar surface can create weird angles. It's like when you take a picture of your dog and his shadow looks like a monster. It's just an optical illusion. Look, the evidence is out there. We landed on the moon. Period. End of story. Don't believe everything you see in the movies, people. Alright, next up, let's talk about sound, or the lack thereof, in space. You know the drill in space, no one can hear you scream. It's a classic movie trope, but is it true? Well, yes and no. Here's the deal. Sound travels in waves, and those waves need something to travel through, like air or water. Space, on the other hand, is a vacuum, which means it's mostly empty. No air, no sound. So, yeah, if you let out a yell in space, no one's gonna hear you. But hold on, space isn't completely empty. There are clouds of gas and dust out there, and sound can actually travel through those, just not in a way our ears can hear. We're talking about super low frequencies that scientists can pick up with special instruments. So, while you won't be having a conversation in space anytime soon, it's not entirely silent either. It's more like a cosmic symphony that we're just beginning to understand. Okay, time for a color theory lesson, space cadets. What color is the sun? Yellow, right? That's what we've been taught since we were kids. Well, guess what? We've been lied to. The sun is actually white. Yep, you heard that right. It's a blazing ball of white fire, not that cheerful yellow orb we see in the sky. So why the difference? Blame it on our atmosphere. When sunlight enters the Earth's atmosphere, it gets scattered in all directions by tiny particles. And guess which color gets scattered the most? Blue. That's why the sky looks blue. This scattering also affects how we see the sun. With the blue light scattered away, the remaining colors combine to make the sun appear yellow, especially at sunrise and sunset. So next time you're drawing a picture of the sun, don't reach for the yellow crayon, go for white. It's the truth, even if it's a little less sunny. Now let's talk about one of the most mysterious and misunderstood objects in the universe: black holes. These bad boys are often portrayed as giant vacuum cleaners, sucking up everything in their path. But that's not exactly accurate. Black holes are regions of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, not even light, can escape. They form when massive stars collapse at the end of their lives. But here's the thing, black holes don't actually suck things in like a vacuum cleaner. Think of it more like a cosmic whirlpool. If you're far enough away from a black hole, you can orbit it safely, just like planets orbit stars. It's only when you get too close that you get caught in the gravitational pull and can't escape. So, black holes aren't out there gobbling up the universe. They're more like cosmic recycling centers, breaking down matter and energy and releasing it back into the universe in new and mysterious ways. Alright, last but not least, let's debunk a myth that's straight out of a sci-fi horror movie: humans exploding in space without a suit. You've seen it in the movies, right? Someone forgets their helmet, steps out into the vacuum of space, and boom! Instant explosion. Well, thankfully that's not how it works in real life. While space is a very hostile environment, it won't make you explode. You wouldn't last very long without a suit, but it wouldn't be pretty. Here's what would actually happen. Without the pressure of the Earth's atmosphere, your body fluids would start to boil and vaporize. You'd also experience severe decompression sickness, like what deep-sea divers get if they surface too quickly, and of course you wouldn't be able to breathe, so you'd suffocate pretty quickly. So, yeah, it's not a pleasant way to go, but you definitely wouldn't explode. That's just Hollywood taking creative liberties. Always trust science over science fiction. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed this journey through some of the biggest space myths out there. Remember, there's a whole universe of knowledge out there, and it's constantly expanding, just like space itself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content from the original American boys. Let us know in the comments what other space myths you've heard and want us to debunk. See you next time.